Hey, we back with another video. Fragrance connoisseur Coach Mike. Today, we're gonna have a conversation about Middle Eastern fragrances. Some people call them clones. Some people call them dupes. Some people say they're inspired fragrances. Some people say they're affordable. To me, they're all of the above. I've kind of taken a liking to them. I do have quite a few of Middle Eastern fragrances in my collection, which has mostly matured my nose to what's good and what's not, what smells like something and what doesn't. And you can actually break down the notes and do your research where you can understand what's really in these fragrances. So if you are into content like this here, once again, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment at the bottom. Let's get into it. We're going to start with the scent of the day, which is by Lattafa Ishq Al Shaku, the gold edition. Man, listen, this is a really good fragrance, y'all. Really good fragrance. I'm not even going to hold you. It's a really good fragrance. It's caramel, vanilla, and it has some musk in the dry down. There's not too many notes to this fragrance itself, but at the end of the day, you definitely can wear this fragrance. They considered it to be an amber type of fragrance, but this is my scent of the day by Lattafa Ishq Al Shaku, the gold edition. That fragrance is supposed to be inspired by a company called Rosenda Matua. The amber, the floral amber sensational or something like that. It kind of slips my mind what it's called, but they're similar. But I think there's some differences in the notes. It's mostly in the dry down where they kind of smell like each other, but to me, it's not really close. The next fragrance I want to talk about is a Creed Aventus, which is one of the most polarizing fragrances in the community. A lot of people are wearing it. A lot of companies are trying to do inspired by fragrances by it. But this one is Afnan Supremacy. Not only intense, as you can see. This one right here is definitely close. This is a very close interpretation to the Creed Aventus. It has the pineapple, it has the oat moss, the black currant, it has the bergamot, saffron, and definitely has the musk in the dry down. There's a lot of similarities to this fragrance, but this is a performance monster. This right here lasts, I'm talking about 8 to 10 hours. If you spray it on your clothes, you're gonna get whiffs of this all day. It's gonna wick really well. Strong performance. I recommend you getting this not over Creed Aventus, but if you want to see what Creed Aventus smells like and you haven't smelt it for yourself, I recommend getting this. I do have other inspired by fragrances, but to me, this is the one that I really like and lean towards when I want to use the Creed Aventus DNA. Not only Intense Supremacy by Afnan. This next fragrance is by a company called Armaf. It is in the Baccarat Rouge 540, which is another polarizing fragrance that a lot of men and women are wearing. It kind of leans a little more feminine because it has like a cotton candy, some it's got some florals to it or whatnot, and it's sweet, but it actually, when it dries down and settles down, it gives you a great fragrance to wear for men and women, and that is Club de Nuit Untold. Listen, man, this like my 4th bottle. I actually gifted this away, and this is why I'm kind of going to my 4th bottle. I bought it for myself, and then a friend of mine, she smelt it on me, and I actually had the bottle in a bag with me, and she just was like, I'm taking this. I was like, I'm definitely a gifter. I give these type of fragrances away, and this is why I say about them being more affordable, because you can get this for about $40 online. This is not an expensive fragrance at all. You can go on Joma Shop, you can go on Max Aroma, you can go on a lot of different fragrance websites, and you can get this fragrance right here for a little of nothing. Club de Nuit Untold Baccarat Rouge 540 inspired fragrance. Really, really good. This is about this is really, really close. I have some people who always say, "Oh, you got on that Baccarat, you got on Baccarat." I'm just like, "Nah, man, it's Club de Nuit Untold." Like, I'm not finna tell you I spent $400 on the fragrance. Do I have fragrances that are expensive? Yes, but to spend $400 or $500 on one fragrance, to me, is just absurd. But who am I, you know? But this last but not least fragrance, once again, a lot of people have talked about this fragrance, but I don't see it a lot. It like I thought it would be a little bit more talked about, but it's not being talked about a lot. But this fragrance right here is none other than Mahir Legacy by Lattafa. Once again. And the horse, if you know anything about fragrances, kind of gives it off. But if not, this is a Parfums de Marly latent inspiration. Latent or Setley, one of the two. It's the one with the blue bottle. It's a blue bottle fragrance by Parfums de Marly. I have to look it up again. But this fragrance right here is, man, listen. The citrus opening with the musky dry down. It's got some creamy essences to it that kind of rounds it out once you start wearing it. It starts out sharp, but it mellows down. But this is a performance monster. This thing right here gets the job done. Fellas, you want to smell good. You know, spring is right around the corner. This right here starts your spring off right. This is actually my third bottle of this right here. I wear this a lot in the spring and the summer because it performs well. You know, you have to go away from your vanillas and your ambers and your woods when the spring and summer comes down in the south because it's so hot. If you want something that's going to perform and project really well, you need to go more into your citrus, your musk. You need to get more of your florals, things like that that actually can cut through the heat and the humidity. This right here will not let you down. Mahir Legacy by Lattafa. Parfums de Marly inspired fragrance. Once again, don't be afraid to buy those fragrances. Don't be afraid to, you know, expand your horizon when it comes to Middle Eastern fragrances, affordable, clone, whatever you want to call them, it's on you. But these fragrances are great fragrances. They are very affordable. They will expand your collection where you can, if you're the type of person that want to save your fragrances, you don't want to overspray them, you don't want to use them all up because you might have spent $300, $400 on a fragrance. You can get one of these for a way super fraction of the price. If you just want to smell the DNA of the fragrance or close to it, you can wear these instead, and that'll help you preserve your more expensive fragrances in your collection. Once again, Fragrance Connoisseur Coach Mike, peace out.